Dreamers Welcome Podcast.
I was about to say I was tripping. All right, man. What's going on, everybody?
Man, work.
Absolutely, man. First, man, Samo, I want to tell you thank you, bro. You know, you plugging me in with this.
Yes, sir.
I want to mess it up. Veshawn, right?
Yeah.
The chosen champ.
Just say champ.
Champ,
Just say
yeah.
champ.
Hey, it tripped me out.
champ.
It tripped me out because your last name is Champion. I'm like, man, that shit is no coincidence.
Hey, that's one of the reasons I want to manage it. When they told me what his last name was, I said, man, I gotta manage him.
That shit crazy. And then obviously we got big homie Freeway in here. How you feeling, man?
Man, I feel like Superman.
Absolutely, man. So yeah, man. So the basis of it, man. March 25th, was going down to Philadelphia.
Yeah.
We got the champ back in there.
We turning up in Philly.
It's going up 2-0 right now. How you feeling, G?
Sure, I'm ready. Ready up on that scale.
Absolutely, man. So right now you out there, you in Philly now, right?
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, I was doing research, man. You doing some training right now with Bozy and his son, correct?
Yeah.
So for the people who ain't aware of them names, like explain like why it's such a big deal that you out there boxing with training with them right now.
You said why is it a big deal?
Yeah, for the people who don't know.
Add stuff to my arsenal, you know what I mean? Get different learnings, you know. So coming out here training with some top tier fighters like Boots, you know what I'm saying? He about to be fighting for not a title yet, but his next fight's gonna put him in a place to fight for a title. So why wouldn't you want to be around somebody like that?
Absolutely. That's a big deal, man.
Freeway. And they say he's one of the most feared dudes in his weight class. You know, none of the top guys are getting a shot right now.
Word. Yo, so is that any pressure when you get like they put that out there about you, like, you know, just you one of the most feared, and you know what I mean?
Nah, he talking about Boots.
Oh, Boots. I thought he talking about you, but shit, I mean, you on the way up too with it.
I'm on the way, yeah. I'm on the way for sure.
You right there, but you getting trained by the best, so it makes sense though. How long you been out there in Philly training?
Probably like a month.
Word. But let the people know where you from, man. So
I'm from Dayton, Ohio, man. Big 937.
937, man. It's a great look, man. Freeway, how did you end up catching wind with Brody, man, coming around the Dayton area?
Man, he came highly recommended by some real powerful people in boxing. People that I had mad respect for. You know, they was like, because, you know, I didn't really know boxing. I still don't really know, you know, a good boxer and a bad boxer. I'm getting a better idea of it, but I really didn't know. So I signed a couple guys, you know, and people was laughing at me like, man, you signed that guy can't fight. But I got some experience out of it. And then when Rick Glazier and Gwen came to me and they was like, man, we got a kid. He going to be a world champ. He's a left-hander and he hit hard as hell. And they say he got balls.
Man, I feel like going off the word of somebody to sign a boxer like that mean they got to have a lot of trust in them as well. Of, you know what I mean? Because respectfully, like I seen you 2-0 right now, so you still kind of fresh in and building up that resume, right?
Yeah, basically.
Bad, man.
He'll probably be this year. He'll be 8-0 probably by the end of this year.
Yep.
Man, so
we got a call from St. Louis yesterday, and they was asking could he fight on their card in St. Louis. I think it's July 1. So we getting a lot of calls on him. We got some calls from PBC not long ago about him as well. They wanted to fight on his card. So he's getting recognized. You know, he just got to keep working hard like he's been doing.
Period. Is that a lot though? Like so what's that, like 6 more fights this year? Like you don't got to pace it out too much. Like is it a certain number of fights that you do a year? Or is just like shit, whoop ass when it's needed?
Well, it's according to how much punishment he takes in a fight. You know, if it's a hard fight for him, then we'd want to give him a rest, or the commission might suspend him. But you know the way he's been handling his business, you know, he ain't been getting punished. So, and then you know he's in there with one of the toughest dudes in boxing. So if he can go into sparring with Boots and survive those matches, you know, because Boots don't play with nobody. When you get in that ring, He don't care who you are when you get in that ring. I was there one day, and his older brother was talking about getting in the ring with him, and his dad said, "No, boy, that ain't little Boots no more."
Big difference. Time change. So
yeah.
So Samo, you too, man. So did you start out kind of helping him train while he was in the city at first?
Yeah. We he had already turned pro and had a fight. Where your fight was at, bro?
It was in Iowa.
He had a fight in Iowa, and then I had seen him fight, but I had seen a lot of stuff that he could have worked on. So, you know, this is like my little brother and everything. If y'all don't know, you know what I mean? It's more than just coaching. It's like my little brother.
Right.
So when I seen him, I'm like, yeah, little bro, you was doing your thing and you won, but it's a lot of stuff we could capitalize on. You know what I mean? Like, if I could come. And when I had came to him, shit, wasn't nobody doing mitts with him. And that's my best aspect at coaching is doing mitts. So, you know, once we put them two together, it went hand in hand. He got to getting sharper and everything, and shit, he asked me to be his coach forever.
Forever,
you know?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, that's how it came about.
So gearing up going into a fight like this, like what's the intensity on training? Is it every day? Is it any breaks? Like how y'all go about it?
I mean, my bad.
Go ahead. Are you talking to me? My fault.
The last fight we had.
Well, both of y'all actually, so it can go.
The last fight we had, we only had 5 days to train for that fight. See, that's what everybody don't know. We had 5 days notice for that fight. So we really just try to go hard all year or whenever. Like right now, he down there training with Bozy. I know for a fact that Bozy got something else to offer that I don't because I'm still up and coming and learning myself. You know what I mean? Like, I'm doing all of this off a blind eye and just freestyling. So, but I knew Bozy knew what he was doing once Ross, you know, asked for, did he want to go down there with him? I'm like, man, yeah, that's a great move for you. I'm not one of them coaches that I want you to be a one-level fighter. I know if you reach the peak with me, you got to go higher. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So that's all it was about. So the training is just push yourself no matter what aspect we in, no matter where you at, no matter adapt and push yourself. That's what the training is. We're going to adapt whatever room we in. We're going to come out the winner.
Period. I got to keep saying it. March 25th. And then this is going down pay-per-view, right?
Yeah, it's going to be on Fight TV, ain't it, Veshawn?
I think it's Boxing TV on Boxing TV.
Boxing One.
Is this your first pay-per-view?
No. Since COVID happened, everything pay-per-view.
Oh, yeah. Period. But it's gonna be but this round it's gonna be a crowd though. So you know, yeah,
it's gonna probably be a sold out crowd. They expecting a sold out crowd. And Veshawn, he gonna be the star of the show. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
So Dayton, show up.
Come on now. That's you know we gotta shine light because it's a big deal and it's always dope just to see like you know just a new golden era of the city happening and something like this is just big and people don't understand like it's stuff like this is inspirational, you know, like you know and it's looking good, man. Like it's crazy, man. Like just to see
y'all got your own, y'all gonna have your own world champ.
Yeah, period. You know what I mean? Free. I gotta ask you. I want to ask you something too, real quick, Free. So as you being an advisor, but then you were saying that you kind of didn't know too much. Like now, so what's your eye on looking for signing boxers or like what's your eye when you go into it now since you know more about it?
Well, you know, I got a guy named Rick Glazer working with us who's been in boxing for 31 years. He was a matchmaker for Don King, Bob Aaron, just about everybody in boxing. He's match made for him. So when he brings me a guy, you know, like when he brought Veshawn to me and he told me who he was and what I could expect, you know, I got to respect that because his eye is much better than mine. Me, I'm looking for guys like Veshawn is super respectful. The kid talks well. He's just an all-around good person, man. When you run into people like that, you know, you just want to help them. And to find out that he went to two people's hometowns who were undefeated fighters and beat both of them. You know, one of them he took, like they say, on a 5-day notice, Sam?
Yeah, 5-day notice. He was a 5-0 fighter out of Washington, D.C. Stopped that boy in the third round. He didn't want to be there no more.
Hey, look. Hold on. What area was you raised in, bro? 5? You seem like you already had it in you.
You already know we was raised that, man.
And then when Bozy saw him, you know, Bozy told me, say, man, the kid got guts. You know, so when you hearing people like that, you know, people like Bozy, Rick Glazier, Gwen, you know, it's like these are legends in the game. You know, they going down in the Hall of Fame. So for somebody like me to have that kind of advice, it just lets me know that I'm on the right track.
Absolutely, and we appreciate you, Sean. Let me ask you real quick. You know, for up and coming people children or you know just people that want to box, what's like a few characteristics that you think it really take for like to be driven as like a good pro boxer, like or what you doing now?
You know, it ain't even, you know, it's morals of life, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, first thing I always live off of is being humble. You know, you can't go far being an arrogant, you know, jerk. You feel me? So I'm always being humble and find that drive, you feel me? Like I got a drive that I fight for, and humble and having that drive is they coexist together very well. And then, you know, never give up on yourself. You know what I mean? Like you gotta prove yourself. Like I gotta prove myself. You know what I mean? I jumped to a sport at the age of 19 to where everybody started, you know what I mean? Like 8 years before I started. So like, I got a lot of catching up to do, but being humble, being driven is gonna get me there for sure.
Absolutely.
And then listen, you know what I mean? Gotta be in this sport, you gotta be coachable. That's in life though, you know what I mean? You gotta be able to be coachable to be able to move forward. Like if you work in a regular job, you ain't gonna be able to get no promotion if you not listening. If you ain't paying attention, people take a like to that.
Yeah.
And then one thing I have learned from from Freeway that I didn't like do before I met him and is reading. You know what I mean? They hide a lot of stuff in books, especially from our black community. So
yeah,
you gotta read.
Freeway.
What's your 3 favorite books, man?
Yeah.
What's the 3 favorite books? The Babylon book. That one. That's my favorite book for sure. I ain't
Richest
even
Man in Babylon.
Richest Man in Babylon.
Richest Man in Babylon.
Hey, we all
As
got
a
the
man
same
thinketh
favorite.
and think and grow rich.
Think and grow rich.
In the every Freeway Rick Ross book that he ever wrote.
Period. Freeway, what's your top 3? What's your top 3, Freeway?
He just saying them.
That was it?
As a man think and grow rich, and the richest man in Babylon. Them my 3 favorite books, man. Them books help me really map out my life. You know, really they helped me break out of prison. You know, people ask me, man, how did you get out of prison? I broke out. I read them books. I practiced them principles, and I found out them principles work for me. And one of the things that I hope everybody that work with me, I hope that they'll take the time out and read those 3 books. And I believe that, you know, if you're making a cake and you put the same ingredients in the cake that I put in mine, you're going to get the same cake I got. You know, if you add a little extra to it, your cake going to be a little different, but you'll be somewhere in the vicinity of what we're doing. So I'm hoping that Veshawn can take those principles that I learned in that book and apply them to boxing, and that Sam can take those principles and apply them to his coaching, and you know, and all of us be great at the same time.
Absolutely. Freeway, let me ask you too, man. With you taking on like a lot of endeavors, man, obviously just with the entrepreneur and you just trying on something new, like with the advisory of boxing, like why are you so open-minded to just try new stuff and try new things and then try to just let it flourish from there?
Well, the first thing is you can't be scared, you know, and that was one of the things that I liked about Veshawn. You know, he going in there with Boots. Man, Boots knocked most people out. When they come in the ring with Boots, he knock them out that first time. So he had an open mind, and that's what I try to do is keep an open mind and understand that I can do anything that I put my mind to. And I want our young people to know that if Rick Ross can do it, you know, coming from where he come from, you know, I couldn't read until I was 28 years old, sitting in prison. So if I can take my life and turn it around and be an entrepreneur, then so can so many of these other kids out here in the streets.
Absolutely. So, man, okay, and another thing too, we all in like different places right now. So the communication amongst everybody is a big thing that go towards like having a good team and everything. So how the communication been with everybody being in different cities and, you know, keeping the motivation alive? Like, is it straight? Do it get stressful or what?
Nah, it's phones, man. The phones. Phone call away.
We smooth sailing over here. We ain't got no bad blood, no problems. We ain't got no bad stories, no irritation, no nothing.
No, we don't.
Right.
We don't argue.
Everything is what it is, man.
We ain't never had no arguments, no disagreements, because everything that we do, we sit down and talk as a team. You know, I don't make no decisions. without first running it through them. You know, if somebody want to fight Veshawn, I call Veshawn and I ask him what he think. I also call Sam and see what Sam think about it, and vice versa. When they got something up that's a decision that the team needs to make, we all get together and we understand that we all working for one goal, and that's for the champ to be the champ. You know, and I think it's been great, man.
Yeah.
They like my little brothers, you know.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
like
yeah.
my little brothers, so.
Hey, like I said, it tripped me out. Your last name being champion, man. Like, not to be cliche, but do that whole pressure on you, or is it just second nature? Like it ain't nothing.
I mean, it ain't. I ain't gonna say it's pressure. I mean, it can be at some points, but nah, it ain't that. If my last name was, I don't know, man, something different. If it wasn't
Donald.
champion, I'd still be the same person. If it was Donald, man, I still
They
be
was
the
still
same
gonna be getting the same ass whoopings.
Period.
And you know,
Man.
Veshawn is just an athlete, man. I didn't even know, but how many letters did you letter in high school?
I was a four-year letterman. I played 4 sports in high school.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
What year you come out?
17.
Oh, nice. Not what high school did you go to?
I went out to West Carrollton.
Okay, nice,
Yeah,
nice.
my mom kept me away from the inner city schools because I kept getting expelled.
Okay, yo, explain to me.
You got to go back to your school, man, and let the kids know how to do it.
They waiting.
Yeah, I talked to them about it for sure. I talked to the coaches and stuff.
I'll go down there with you.
All right, bet. That's a move.
Yo, go down there and turn up at the school. Let the kids know the real game. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times they don't be getting it.
Period. Freeway, Freeway, you been hip to dating, or you already been had a?
I used to be in dating all the time, man.
Hey man, nah, we ain't about to do that.
Nah, I know, but it's just like you gotta know about dating, man.
I lived in Cincinnati for a year and a half.
Word, okay.
Yeah, so Dayton was right up the street. It's crazy, because the Dayton Wire and Wheels is from there, man. And one day I was passing through and something hit me, say, man, Dayton Wire and Wheels. I pulled right up there, got on the phone booth and called, and it was like, yeah, the factory right here in Dayton. And they were selling the wheels there for like $1,200. Out here, they was $2,500. I said, I bought a whole truckload. Truckload of them joints.
Man, that West Coast took the Daytons and just made it crazy, man. And this factory here got Dayton on their wheels out there on them lowriders, man.
Man, we love them Daytons. And we didn't even know where they was coming from. We didn't even know what it meant. We didn't know it was a city. When I first started running with the Daytons, I didn't even know it was a city named Dayton.
Word. So you just saw the brand is they look dope. Like, yeah, we need to get them joints.
Going with the fad, everybody was doing it, so I just did it.
Period. I love it, man.
Yeah, I got a lot of love for Dayton. Been there quite a few times.
Yeah, it'd be dope, man, to do something for the school, man, and just to have the connection that y'all got. Man, come out here and I know you be doing a lot of things for the kids and everything. That'd just be something dope, just to inspire, man. And I like to be a part of it.
That is so important with the boxers because they have so much influence over people. People listen to boxers, they look up to them, and it's very important that you get a champ who really know how to support the people and how to give back to the people. And I think that Veshawn is going to be that kind of champ. Like a Muhammad Ali type of person. Where people really love him and appreciate him. Yeah.
And this is my first time actually talking to him. Very humble, bro. Very humble, man. And Samo, man, he actually we did a podcast talking about you. We're gonna put that out soon. And he was already saying just how just humble, determined, and I was just asking him, man, because boxing coexists with just the way of living and how you was explaining your the morals of living and all of that too, man. And because niggas like me just look at it like, yo, you want to box to either lose weight or whoop ass in a better way type shit. So, so it be different about how people go into why boxing is something significant to them. But did you want to do anything else before boxing, or would you do any other type of sports or anything?
So my senior year, I was playing football, right? And I had got a letter from Akron, so my GPA wasn't there. So I'm like, okay, Akron out the picture. That was for football. So I was like, I quit playing football. In my senior year, I focused on basketball. So that was my main focus, was hooping. That just didn't fall off for me. So I'm glad I picked up the right pair of gloves.
Absolutely, man. You in the right circle with it. Man, we gotta keep saying it. March 25th, Dayton, Ohio. It is gonna be on pay-per-view. It is going down. It's gonna be a significant thing, man. Free, I know you going out to Philly for the fight, right?
You already know we turning up in Philly. I'm going out there on the 22nd. We doing a special thing. Like anybody that buy a ticket from us, I'm gonna give them a free book, and they get to take a picture with me and the champ. So make sure they buy their tickets from us. We taking over Philly, man. It's gonna be a freeway takeover.
Period, man. I think Philly, man. If y'all gotta drive there, Philly, well, from Dayton, from Philly, I think
8 hours.
8. Yeah. That's like going to Atlanta. Y'all niggas go to Atlanta driving 8 hours.
They better get their ticket though. They better get their ticket from Veshawn now because it's gonna definitely be a sellout.
Period.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some tickets now. All the homies from all around the country talking about, man, we there. So it's definitely gonna be a sellout without a doubt.
Okay. Well, yeah,
And
man.
just in case you do miss your tickets, y'all can still buy the streaming. That still help out too.
Yeah.
Buy the streaming.
Yeah, but go to Veshawn.
All that helps.
Go to Veshawn page. Veshawn, you gotta post your link so that when they stream it, it'll go to your portal.
Okay, I gotta make sure I get that from them. For sure.
Yeah, get that portal. I help get that taken care of too. I'll call the Jay and
make
get
sure
that
y'all
done.
get some tickets. Come out and see it in live in person though. That's what
And follow the champ too. Follow the champ. Make sure y'all follow the champ. Y'all ain't gotta follow me. I got too many followers already.
Hey, you know they gotta follow you for motivation, man. Every day.
They don't want no money, but they don't want no money. Most of them don't want no money, man. I be on this internet talking to these people. They don't really want no money. You know, you tell them how to get the money, and they don't listen to you. You know, I'm chasing them dollars. You know, I'm trying to be a billionaire this time. I know what millions feel like. Now I want to know what the billion feel like.
Period, man. Yo, Free, let me ask you, man, this is super off subject, man. But what the fuck do somebody do with $1 million in one day, man? What do you do with that, man?
Spin it.
Oh, shit. All right.
Spin it. Oh, yeah, y'all can check out my new podcast, too. I got a new podcast out called After the Snow, where I'm breaking down snowfall. You know, all the fakeness and all the things about snowfall. So all the ones that look at snowfall, check it out After the Snow.
Is it hold on, it's out now? You got it going now?
It's out right now. Yes.
Yo, I was just
my 6 podcast.
I was just watching one of the interviews. You said the executives that reached out to you.
I just come from the meeting today.
How'd it go?
They talking about doing a Freeway show now.
Oh man, okay. good shit.
They ran out of ideas.
That shit.
Snowfall is fizzling. You know how the sparkle when it starts fizzling out. It's starting to fizzle.
They're coming up on their season finale.
They done turn that thing into a gangbanger show. You know what I'm saying? Today was all gangbanging. I'm like, come on, man.
I was just seeing that on Twitter. They talking about every scene is like shootouts and shit like that at this point.
Yeah, like that's all we want to watch, man. They treating us like we straight idiots, man.
Yeah.
Stop treating black people like that, man. Don't do us like that.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like we can't think. Come on now.
Nah,
we got some thinkers in the hood.
Yeah, and shit, you one of them, man. Like you said, 28 and writing books now from didn't know how to read them, man. That's wild, man. That's wild.
I got 2 of them out.
Yeah.
Freeway Rick Ross Untold Autobiography and the 21 Keys to Success. Really, I got a novel out too with Jimmy Saint out of Philadelphia called Black Scarface.
Okay,
but it's a fiction book. Man,
I know you got plenty more books, novels coming too, man.
Yeah, I'm working on one right now, but I can't tell nobody the name of it. I don't want nobody to steal. You know, they done stole so much shit from me, it ain't funny.
Yeah, I don't mean to laugh, but yeah, you're right though. You know, so you coming back with a vengeance, man.
I say something, they be like, own it. Like, oh, he said that, I'm finna put it together.
Yeah. So, man.
You know, I gotta be careful what I say.
Yo, Sean, let me ask you too. Or I gotta keep saying that March 25th, the fight is going down in Philadelphia. I'm gonna make sure I put all the links and everything in the bio. I'm gonna put it on YouTube and all that. But Sean, man, what's your biggest vision of where you see yourself going with this, man? Like it's 2-0 right now, and how you see it progressing, man?
To the top, like Freeway said, get these 6 fights out the way. You know what I mean? Build up 8-0. And after that, once I hit probably with 15-0, I should be up there in the rankings.
Absolutely.
In the talks.
All right, man. Well,
I ain't getting to the game to make money. I got into the game to be like build a legacy. So that's what I'm here for.
I respect it. We respect it. Dayton respect it, and we just gotta keep shining light on it, man. For real, man. Well, I appreciate all of y'all. March 25th is going down to Philadelphia. The fight is on pay-per-view. It's streaming it. The tickets is selling out. I'm gonna make sure I put the links everywhere for everybody to know where to go, and make sure everybody follow everybody. And man, it's gonna be extravagant, man. And you know, I'm damn near gonna have to break away from what I do to make sure I try to get out there, man. And, you know,
come on, hang out with your boys, man. We gonna turn up there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a week away. It's
about to be a party.
Yeah, it's enough time to set the babysitter up and hit the highway for a little bit, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, all right, man. So we're gonna close out, man.
What about your Instagram, champ?
All right, everybody follow me at the Chosen Champ. It's right there in the it should be right there in the little corner, left hand corner.
The.chosen.champ. Like
and any of y'all trying to get some money, y'all follow me too.
Look, Freeway talking about he got too many followers, but still follow him. Just if you.
But I only want the ones that's trying to get some money.
Period.
If y'all in the Dayton area and y'all need any training from one of the best coaches in Dayton, I'm gonna say one of the best coaches and be respectful for now. You feel me? You know, come see me. I'm learning.
Period, man. And I go by CEO PESO, podcast, music videos, photos, Gym City Legend. I'm trying to turn into that. You know what I mean? And we running it up.
Yeah.
Bad. Well, yeah, man. We out, man. Dreamers Welcome Podcast. March 25th. It's going down in Philly. We holla at y'all.
What's up?
All right, shouts out Chop. Shouts out Moves Media. Forever Set. Y'all know what it is.
Dreamers Welcome Podcast.